Hey y'all, what's up? I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. It is always there forever going to be loved and appreciated. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all things of the highest and purest white light with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings, okay? Please give the wonderful Pisceans here family the best and most accurate information for them at this time. Okay, welcome to any new subscribers. Welcome back to my beautiful subscribers who are already here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you guys. Thank you so very much for coming, and thanks for coming back. Okay, so I kind of fumbled over my words there because I was thinking about the bend and snap because I went like this, okay? So, bend and snap, right? From Legally Blonde, okay? So I feel like you could really be attracting a lot of people at this time, okay? Like you could be so attractive because they were talking about, once you hit a dude with the bend and snap, then they never going back, right? They never going anywhere else because they like the way you bend and snap, okay? So you could be very attractive at this time. This is a blue avian message, okay? So cosmic messages, okay? We got the Nautilus princess, okay? This is what I'm saying. Like you're just so beautiful. It's like how when you put a seashell, okay? When you put a seashell to your ear and you hear the ocean, it's like, I don't know, like when people have like things that you left behind, or it's like your energy echoes like wherever you are, it's like they can still hear you, they can still smell you, they can remember so clearly like when you were there, okay? Like you carry a really great energy, okay? We got count your blessings, okay? So I mean, be very grateful at this time. I feel like you have a lot of really great things coming in, and when it comes to like your intuition or the way you when it comes to your intuition or the way that you know things, like when you declare people guilty, okay? Okay, like when you sense the wrong that they done done to you, or like if you just sense that they're just like a nasty person, or you know an energy thief when you see one, so I feel like you need to trust that about yourself because you come from a very powerful royal lineage. Any blockages that you could have been facing recently have definitely been removed, okay? Look, gateway to the spirit realm, and dreams do come true. Come on, Scorpio could be highly significant, okay? Libra and Scorpio energy. Come on, look at the Libra right here, okay? The Libra and Scorpio energy been out here today, okay? Happy birthday to any Libras, okay? And happy birthday to the Scorpios that got birthdays coming up, okay? The Scorpio season trying to take over the end of Libra season, okay? Because that Scorpio energy been kicking in my vibes today, okay? So we got channeling information, whispers, contact, and guidance, okay? You are a very powerful channel, baby, okay? We're going to go ahead and put that up there because that's a part of your energy. Weird that I'm pulling this first. You might be doing things like unusually, right? Because this deck goes first, this one. It goes first, and then this deck goes. But I feel like you're kind of switching things up. You could be doing things in a different way. You could be like about to do some movement. Maybe you want to do some traveling, okay? Maybe you could be getting a new car or getting some sort of opportunity that you're going to have to travel, okay? We got hidden in plain sight, okay? So I mean, I don't know, giving me this vibe of like maybe your blessings being hidden in plain sight, or like like there could be something, some sort of opportunity or something that you don't necessarily see yet, but it's like right in front of your face, okay? Things could be like a little bit chaotic at this time, and I think you could have been just more focused on like going with the flow no matter how stormy things get, and like just trying to maintain your calm amid any chaos that could be popping up. And I feel like that's really great for you, and it's really time for you to receive some blessings, some gifts, some rewards for the positive decisions that you make in the way that you choose to move in this life. Yeah, look at the lotus flower fairy, okay, or the pink lotus fairy. It says a time for spirit. I feel like you've spent plenty of time with the divine at this time, and that's the number 43, which is the number 7. So I feel like, I mean, even though the number 8 is this energy of abundance, right? I feel like with 7, you're really close, like you're so close to this abundance. But I feel like there were a lot of spiritual things that you needed to learn, a lot of ways that you needed to like get your energy together before you could see certain things. Like maybe there were certain things about you that have been hidden in plain sight this entire time, and it's like like the more you go within yourself, the more you communicate with your angels and cosmic guides and ancestors and things like that, the more you see these very clear solutions in your life, you know. And this is also giving hermit energy, you know. So Virgo could be significant, okay? Also Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn right here with the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, okay? And Capricorn with the Devil, okay? So heavy on the Virgo and the Capricorn, okay? I feel like you're just like in a really, like in a much calmer place at this time when it comes to like how you're thinking, you know, when it comes to like signals or, you know, signs or anything like that that you might be receiving from the divine. You really are like interpreting them properly, okay? So don't doubt yourself. Yeah, we got voodoo and blue with back off. I saw. Also, this is like that Seven of Wands type of energy. I feel like you definitely backing people up off of you at this time. You're not allowing anybody to play with you, you know, because you're paying attention to the signs. It says the signs are with you already. You could be like, Spirit, please help me, show me, guide me, you know, and they're just like, we're right here. Like, we're already here, okay? Like, we're already guiding you to where you need to go. You could be really missing someone, maybe someone that passed on, you know. They're right there with you also, you know. They've like guided you through a couple of big transformations already, you know. So try not to lean into that energy of grief, you know. I heard celebrate my life, you know. The blue avians are saying like anyone who's left your life or who's passed, you know, celebrate the life that they had, okay? Celebrate that they have like moved on from this realm, and celebrate the fact that even though they moved on from this realm, it doesn't mean that they moved on from you, okay? They're still with you and they really protect you a lot too. Yeah. I partied on you, miss someone again, okay? We got carnivorous flower fairy. A tempting offer has a high price, okay? So, I mean, I don't know. They could be protecting you from someone who's been trying to play in your energy, you know. Like, I feel like people are paying high prices when it comes to coming for you because like I just said, all these amazing things about you, you know. And I feel like you're not even focused on other people, you know. I feel like you're just really focused on understanding what it is that the divine has for you or what way they want you to walk. This song is called All I Ask, you know. I feel like you're just focused on receiving everything that you ask for and making sure that you make the proper steps to get to that place where you can see yourself receiving, where you can see yourself thriving, where you can see yourself growing, and where you can see your healing reaching like its max level. And that's really great. I heard a cosmic perspective, okay? So it's like you're operating with this like very, very high perspective at this time, you know. Like you can see everything so clearly, and it's really important that you don't doubt yourself or the way that you've been seeing things. Yeah, we got Orion with the hunt. Like I said, you've been like so very focused. You could be an Orion starseed. And also with these two dogs right here, I feel like you're very loyal to the things that you set your sights on too, right? You're very loyal to the things that you put your energy into, and that includes other people. Yeah, we got retribution, okay? So with this Scorpius energy, like I feel like you really have cut a lot of cords with other people, and it's like this is your comeback season. This is number 17 and this is the number 8, okay? So that's 88 energy, like I said. Like you're so close to like seeing some sort of outcome that you want to see, or like reaching or understanding something that your cosmic guides have been trying to get you to understand this entire time. Like what? We got music, okay? So maybe you're closer to understanding your divine destiny, or like what it is that you're really truly meant to do, right? Because it's like I do this, right? I do readings, but it's like so silly to just be like, you know, I mean, I say it all the time, like, oh, I'm a reader, you know, but it's like I'm so much more than that, you know. It's like there's so many like light codes and other energies that come through me that people receive when they come to like to hear what the divine has to say, you know. And so it's like whatever you do or whatever you offer, it's like that, you know. And I feel like you're understanding like the deeper part of what it is that you do, and not necessarily like just calling it something as simple as like what you do on the outside, you know, like, oh, I'm a painter, you know. But it's like your paintings are like so complex, so beautiful, so amazing, so original, and like they ignite like all of these awakenings and all of these amazing things things within other people just by them looking at it, just by them observing and appreciating the art. They're pulling so much from that, you know. I feel like you're starting to understand that, like the underlying energies of what it is that you do or that you offer or that you carry. Yeah, I'm period. Baby. Okay. So it's like you're being crowned in some sort of way at this time, you know. And also, I feel like there's a lot of big changes coming to you when you do like see your future or like look over your life and what you can accomplish. Like that's definitely improved in a major, major, major way. Okay, like this crown is catching all of my attention. Okay, like you could be like really shining at this time. You know, you could be feeling a lot more social, a lot more outgoing. Okay, I've seen this email or something like that that said love is in the air. You know, I feel like, you know, the love that surrounds you is just palpable at this time. You know, like you can touch it, you can taste it, you just feel it in every part of your life. And when it comes to people like doing voodoo or trying to hide in plain sight or trying to attack you or gossiping or anything, you know, it's just totally stupid and it's not working at all, because you're like a very generous soul. You know, you really truly are a giver and you're following your guidance just the way that you should be following it, you know. So I feel like, you know, they're also encouraging you to like really stay motivated at this time. Like don't let anything stop you or keep you or hold you back from doing whatever it is that you need to do, and to just maintain this patience that you've been having, you know. The spirit's already like ignited the rescue in your life, you know. Like you've already been rescued. You're no longer in danger. Okay, you never really was in danger. Come on, we got a dynamism, okay? Like you were just learning how to become like this more dynamic, more beautiful, more like higher version of yourself. Like you're so beautiful. Yeah, we got power and powerful, baby. Okay, and you need to be confident in that shit. Okay, like don't be afraid to like just let that fire that's within you burn so bright and so wild, you know, because it's great. What's the hunt, guidance, and retribution? I feel the need to say Leo, Aries, Scorpio. Pisces, Sagittarius. We got the Four of Pentacles, okay? So I mean, I feel like you're not holding anything back at this time, or your guidance is to not hold anything back, you know? Like don't accept things that don't serve you, but don't dim your light or hold yourself back in any way at this time. Yeah, we got the Ace of Pentacles and we got the Moon, you know. It's like you might not see how everything is going to work out, and that's why they're asking you to have patience. But please remain motivated with this idea that the divine is bringing in everything that you need, because they are, with this Ace of Pentacles energy. You know, the Ace of Pentacles in the big hand. You know, just like right here. You know, I feel like you've already reached up and you've accepted that pinnacle that the divine has offered you. And it's like, just because you don't see where everything is going doesn't mean you need to get all impatient or get over anxious or worry about anything, okay? Yeah, we got the Four of Starships or the Four of Cups, you know? And I feel like, and we got the Hangman, you know, I feel like there's been so many times where the divine guided you in a certain way, or they told you to do something and you thought that's not what you wanted to do, or you wondered like, well, how is this going to take me to where it is that I need to go? You know, it's this energy of them showing and proving, right? I feel like your cosmic guides, your ancestors, your angels, you know, they always come and show and prove. They always bring evidence. They always, even if it's just in hindsight, you know, they always, I call it a debrief, you know, they always debrief you on why they had you move how you moved. And, you know, they're like, look, and this is the result, you know, this is what you got. Like, aren't you excited? You know, be happy, smile, you know. So I feel like, you know, they always show and prove to you what it is that you need to see in order to maintain this motivation to keep going the way that the divine is guiding you to go. And so it's like, have a lot of trust in that and understand that, like, even if the blessings are hidden in plain sight, that don't mean they're not there. You just don't see it yet, you know. What's the Ace of Pentacles and the Moon? We got the Two of Swords, okay? Yeah, like, don't let this confusion overtake you, or don't like be torn in between two things. Like it's giving the energy of like a little bit of a freak out, or you causing some sort of confusion for yourself that doesn't have to be there. Okay, with the Six of Wands and the Knight of Latinum, I feel like you recognize why things move slowly at times, right? Because I said the accurate report. It's like I said, you're receiving, like, you're channeling information. Like, you know exactly what is going on here, you know, but it's like there's some part of you that, like, doesn't want to accept it, or you have a hard time, like, spirit has a hard time getting through to you when you're, like, freaking out, or when you're kind of questioning everything that they're saying to you, even though it's like at the end of the day, you really know that these things are coming toward you. It's like it's something that you recognize, something that you see, but you're just kind of a little frustrated because you can't necessarily see the next steps, or you can't see like the final outcome of the big picture. So you freak out rather than just giving yourself a little bit more time and patience, and giving spirit the time and patience to come in with a solution, okay? So just make sure that you kind of try not to do that so much. Yeah, we got the Page of Platinum because they're bringing in something new, some sort of new opportunity. Could be a new contract or a new job. Okay, I did say a new car, you know, something new coming into your like 3D, into your physical life, you know. Could even just be like, you know, a new amount of money that you're making in the same field or whatever, you know. Is something very beautiful, and it's a reward for like your emotional intelligence, and it is a direct like response to the things that you've been manifesting, to the visions you've been having, and to these thoughts and ideas you've been like vibrating out into your reality. You know, this really does work. This really is a very powerful thing for you, okay, with the Ace of Swords right here when I part the deck, okay? Yeah, and the Nine of Starships, or the Nine of Cups, or this wish fulfillment under here, okay? And the Ace of Cups, come on. And the Seven of Pentacles, okay? Because, look, and the Ace of fucking Cloaks, okay? Or the Ace of Wands, like, okay? That's all the aces that just came out to greet you, okay? And this is exactly what they're saying, you know? Like, you'll always have this wish fulfillment. There's not even too much that you have to do. Like, all you have to do is just stay consistent and stay patient, and know and trust and believe in your gifts and things, the signs and all of these things that are telling you exactly how your purpose is about to go, because it includes every single thing that you want, with the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Cups coming out here. Like, you're golden, your future is golden, and everything that you attracted is coming, and anybody attacking you can't even touch you. Like, so, you know, this energy of what do you say? Oh, she says, why am I making it hard for myself when there's so many beautiful reasons I have to be happy? And we got patience right here at the bottom of the deck, you know. So show that patience and maintain your happiness, you know. We got courage right here, which says, no one is fearless, no one. But even though I'm not fearless, I am courageous. When fear shows up, I don't run away from it. I use my courage to conquer it. My courage allows me to walk right up to that fear, kick it in the nuts, and then quickly hide behind someone bigger until it goes away, okay? Once the Ace of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and the Moon, we got connection, okay? And follow your heart. So a connection says, I'm connected to the multitudes and I can access their support at any time. Even a stranger offers a sense of comfort when they smile at me or make a dumb comment about the weather. Everyone is waiting to connect. All I need to do is open myself up and pay attention, you know? So also this energy of you like being very open to new possibilities, being open to these things that you've asked the divine to give in, that they've given you the messages. I mean, that you asked the divine to bring in, and that you trust and listen to the messages that they're giving you on a daily basis, okay? The follow your heart says, I'm always rewarded when I follow my heart. Hello? You're always rewarded when you follow your heart, and that's exactly what it is that you've been doing, okay? It says, I trust that the GPS in my heart knows all the best routes, and when it seems like it's taking too long to get where I want, I know that's because there's some cool, weird stuff to see along the way, you know? Like, just enjoy the journey. Just enjoy the present moment, you know? That's why it is a gift, because it keeps you from going crazy and wrecking your brain about things that happened in the past. And it keeps you from looking too far in the future and anticipating and trying to create your future the way you think it's going to come in, or exactly every detail of how it's going to happen. Like, the present really keeps you sane, and it keeps you focused, and it keeps you grounded, and it gives you the clarity to see what your heart and mind really truly really do want to do next, you know, because you're a really big part of it. It's not just the divine doing everything, and that's why you have to do certain actions in order to match where it is that they're trying to take you, you know. But I don't feel like I'm telling you nothing that you don't already know. What's courage and connection? We got clarity. Come on. It says stop listening. Stop. Okay. Stopping to listen to my inner self, I can easily separate my intuition from my mental chatter. The clarity of my intuition is a sweet, simple fruit that tastes familiar, and the mental chatter is a confusing, bitter rind that I shall peel off and chuck into the garbage, okay? Or compost heap if your mental chatter happens to be organic, okay? You can eat a lot of organic foods, okay? What's connection and follow your heart? We got ideal partnership, okay? So like this partnership that you in with the divine, it is ideal, and they're going to treat you the way that you always wanted to be treated, okay? They're going to give you everything that you need. They want to provide for you, to work closely with you, to clear up any and all confusion that you may have, and to always bring you the clarity on things and where things are going, you know? But they're not going to tell you everything, because if they just told you everything, or they just told you how everything was going to work out, you know, then where is there room for happiness or surprise, you know? They're going to deliver what they say they're going to deliver, right? But they're going to deliver it much bigger. So they would rather just not tell you everything that's coming, because, you know, they want to make it much bigger. So just have patience and have trust in the partnership that you have with the divine, okay? It says, I am a rare and precious find, and my brilliance will be reflected back to me when I am paired with a true match. My ideal partnerships and working relationships are easy and free flowing. I deserve greatness because I am greatness. And to paraphrase Rummy, what I'm looking for is also looking for me. In fact, he or she might be paraphrasing Rummy right now. Let me get one more. We got communication, okay? So just trust in the communication that you do with the divine, and continue to work on your personal growth, okay? Because it is your personal growth. It is your understanding. It is the strength that you build in these times where you're giving yourself love and you're taking time for spirit, that really truly attracts what it is that you want quicker, because you develop more and more into this authentic type of energy, which raises your vitality and your ability to attract, okay? But this requires a lot of trust, and also a lot of gentleness, and a lot of being nice and talking very nice and motivating the self, you know? And that's why the self-love is so important to the whole thing, and that meditation, that communication that you constantly have with the divine. It says, as I move toward greater consciousness, I feel old thoughts and habits fall away like training wheels on a bike. They helped me get to where I am, but now that I can ride, I don't need those slow and crummy wheels, except when I'm making bike analogies, okay? Yeah, we got success, okay, baby? You are meant and built and headed quickly towards success, you know? And it's important that you have a lot of trust in your guidance at this time, and that you don't put too much energy into thinking about anybody doing voodoo or attacking you or any of the bullshit, even though I talk about it. I talk about it because I follow the directions that spirit gives me, and I'm going to talk about whatever it is that they want to talk about when they want to talk about that shit. But it doesn't mean that I sit around dwelling or worrying or cowering in fear because a bitch did voodoo today. That voodoo can't touch me, and I pray that, you know, when it slap their ass back, that it won't be so harsh, you know. Yeah, in the near future you finna get this success. So you could just be in your head, you know. You also could be kind of antsy. You could feel something very big coming, you know. But you had to take a lot of time with your recovery. That was the most important thing, okay? And spirit gonna give you everything that you want. Porque te quiero, okay? Because I love you. That's why. They're going to give you everything. But you have to let go and release certain things. Release this habit of overthinking or doubting your gifts, or doubting the answers and communication that you receive from them. Because it's very accurate, okay? We got choose a new direction, okay? So you need to choose a new direction when it comes to the way that you think about things coming in or how they come in. Like you might be being way too practical when you're thinking about your goals and the things that you're able to attract, right? You might be taking too much time to be like, how am I going to attract this? Like, no, fuck that. What if I can attract anything that I wanted and I knew it was going to come? What would I attract then? Just put all your time and energy into what you would attract if you could do anything that you wanted to do or receive anything that you wanted to imagine, because you can. Yeah. It says unlikely, okay? So I feel like this could be your attitude about things, you know? Like you could feel like it's unlikely that you're going to find a peaceful resolution or you're going to have this big happy outcome to your life. But it's because you don't have enough trust in the divine, you know? And every time I pull this card, I say a year from now, your life's going to look completely different. And I've been pulling this card for like 3 years, and it ain't no lie in my life. Every year, shit just looks completely different. Like I've just jumped further and further away from where I was when I started this shit. And you do that very same thing, you know? So take the time and reconsider what you consider to be likely in your life, you know? Pay attention to the signs and believe them and remain as positive as possible. And whatever you fucking do, don't stop, okay? Now is not the right time for you to be doubting your messages, okay? Spirit is sending in some very helpful people within the next few months, okay, that you're going to need to say yes to working with, okay, and just to understand that there's no need to worry. There's no need to worry about people stabbing you in the back or tearing you down or stopping you from doing anything. Listen to your intuition. It is very strong, and as long as you trust it and take the right steps, everything will work out fine. But if you doubt and if you're afraid or if you don't believe in spirit and what they say to you and where you're meant to be going, then things just won't work out. At the end of the day, it's all up to you, and really you're ready. You're ready to receive what it is that they want to give you in the near future, okay? This motherfucking success is here for you. But you need to trust in it, okay? Because you cannot receive nothing that you don't trust and believe wholeheartedly is coming, or that you don't trust and believe wholeheartedly that you deserve. You need to be able to envision it so clearly and feel the feeling as if you've already received it, and doubt gets in the way of that. Okay? What's this? Says Urun, okay, with joy and light. Like there's so much of this coming into your life at this time, okay, and you deserve it. So I heard waiting for the other shoe to drop, you know, like the other shoe is not gonna drop, okay. Like it's already on, okay? You got both of the shoes on your feet, and you are firmly planted and grounded in this firm foundation that you work so hard to build, and there's nothing that's going to tamper with it or tear it down in any way. Yeah, it says future love letter. I love you, you know? Like spend some time loving yourself, you know, giving yourself some grace. Get out into the community and do things that you enjoy doing, you know. Don't be like all cooped up, you know, because I talk about having that tunnel vision, but I mean having tunnel vision for your divine purpose, it can be a little bit crazy making, and it can make you miss things that are right in front of your face, you know. So your fun, your relaxation, your time that you spend with yourself and with your family or the people that you love or whatever, that's really important to your journey too. What's the final thought on this? The song saying, but you already knew that. You already knew that. The song is called Special Affair, okay? So it's a special affair going on at this time, okay? Like great things about to happen. We got silence, okay? So this energy of you talking less and feeling more, okay? We got justice, because this justice is coming in quick. We got pay attention, and we got the vision, you know. Pay attention to these visions that the divine has been like dropping into your third eye, to this future that they've been giving you little glimpses of. It's 100% possible they wouldn't show it to you, okay? We got food meditation, and it says I can, okay? Believe that you can. Believe that abundance is meant to rain down into your life, just like all these, like these are your fruits, baby, okay? This how your fucking fruits look. They look abundant, don't they? They look fresh, they look delicious, and this person looks wide open and ready to receive and to benefit from all of these fruits that they've been able to grow around themselves. And that's all the avians are really asking of you, to take asking you to take some time to enjoy this freedom and to not fear that you're gonna like receive some sort of karma in the middle of this celebration that they set up for you, because it's just not the case. I feel like this part of your journey is very different. You've been doing a lot of it in solitude, and it was because you needed to learn how to like effortlessly create, and you've learned, but there's still a little doubt there. Have a higher perception on yourself and on your passions, and offer up any energies or any vibes or any fear or any doubt that doesn't serve you to the divine for healing and transmutation, so that you can stay on track and in alignment with what it is that you're really truly meant to create. Because if you keep on thinking about your messages being wrong, or you not seeing things clearly, or just tripping, then you kind of manifesting that kind of energy into your life. And that way you can like play tricks on yourself, because you're very powerful. Okay, giving me the energy of like I can never remember the name of this show. But it's a really, really psychic dude in this show, and he is super psychic. Like, he's able to like create like illusion or a world for everybody. Like, he can go into your head and create this entire world and really spend time with you and things like that. And it feels so real to the people that he does it to. But also, he's like a really powerful telepath, and he can like really move things around, and he can cause a lot of destruction if he wants to. And I feel like the blue avians are just saying like, you carry this very same kind of power within you, and it's okay to believe that, and to just open up to what it is that they're trying to show you, and like just know you don't have to be afraid. Okay, you don't have to be afraid that you're gonna like hurt someone, or like that anyone has the power to hurt you, because they just don't. Okay, now let me look in this table of contents, because these ones do not have numbers. Okay, so it's on page 73. Is exactly what it seems. 73 is the number 10, okay? Giving me world card energy, okay? So, like, success. Like I said already, like, you're already a success, okay? Please see yourself like that, okay? I can, okay? It says, I am a conduit for prosperity. I receive inspiration from the smallest acts, okay? I am a conduit for prosperity, okay? That means you could just produce prosperity in your life at any time, okay? It says, I receive inspiration from the smallest acts, okay? It says the smallest act today will ripple out and dynamically cast your journey into alignment. Our bodies are biocomputers, which need certain inputs of code to be high performing. Find something no smaller than a grape and no larger than a strawberry. Take one small bite out of it and let it sit in your mouth for 10 seconds before you chew. These seconds will touch beyond your taste buds and bring more awareness to how powerful your mouth is. You can create prosperity in your life, but you can easily you can create prosperity in your life, but you can easily speak it away as well. Okay, it says be mindful of what you put into your mouth and what comes out. If this card is accompanied by the cannabis suit, your guides may be trying to reach you about something important, and you need to lighten up, okay? So you can just be like, being a little bit too hard on yourself, okay, baby? Like, it's okay to lighten up. It's okay to have fun. It's supposed to be fun, okay? You're supposed to enjoy the journey. You're supposed to enjoy your divine mission. It's perfect for you. It's like the one thing that you just love to do with everything that you have. So just do it, and just celebrate the fact that you know what it is that you're supposed to do, because a lot of people don't know what they're supposed to be doing or where they're supposed to be at. They don't feel connected to anything or anyone. It's really truly a blessing every single day. Don't doubt it, baby, because you're like knee deep in it, okay? So with that, I'm done. I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day, that you got something that you need out of this, and I will see you later, my love. Bye.